Eden Hazard's decision to retire at the age of 32 reflects his character and the impact he had on English football. After Chelsea's 3-5 loss to Tottenham in the Premier League in 2015, manager Jose Mourinho remarked, "From one game to the next, Eden is being tortured by opponents without mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even 10 fouls. All heavy challenges. They keep kicking that little boy incessantly while he tries to resist with his extraordinary talent and physical condition. Eden plays with great instinct. But this may be another reason why that boy might have to retire early." When Mourinho made those remarks, the special one probably didn't anticipate how quickly Hazard's career would take a downturn at the age of 32. Many of his peers are still at the peak of their careers. Some older stars can still enjoy in less competitive domestic leagues, like Cristiano Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia or Lionel Messi in the MLS. However, Hazard chose to retire. As he announced on October 10th, he said, "You have to listen to yourself and know when to stop." The turning point occurred 4 years ago when Hazard's $109 million transfer from Chelsea to Real Madrid turned into a nightmare. He was given the title Galactico due to his status, a label associated with Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, and David Beckham in the early 2000s. However, on November 26, 2019, a collision with his Belgian national teammate Thomas Meunier during a Champions League match against PSG dealt a severe blow to Hazard's career. Although he had suffered more significant injuries before, Meunier's challenge was the game-changer. It struck Hazard's right ankle, where he had been nursing an injury from 2 years prior, making the situation worse. After 3 months of recovery, Hazard didn't fully return to form. He encountered additional injuries, and even eye surgery couldn't solve the problem. Since that painful incident, the 1991-born star played only one full 90-minute game for Real over 4 years in Spain. He appeared 76 times, with 44 starts. In June 2023, Real announced Hazard's contract termination 1 year early. This farewell was anticipated, mainly due to Hazard's strained relationship with coach Carlo Ancelotti. They rarely spoke, and Hazard wasn't part of Ancelotti's plans, despite his good form after the 2022 World Cup. Ancelotti seemed unwilling to wait for Hazard's return, realizing that his peak form might never return. Nevertheless, what's exceptional about Hazard is his positive attitude. He remains cheerful in Madrid, and his son plays for Real's academy. He never let personal issues affect the team's atmosphere during training. His relationship with the entire squad is still considered excellent. It would be unjust to remember Hazard only as a failed transfer, a player with a downturn towards the end of his career, or an unfortunate accident. What he represented was the epitome of pure football joy, the unadulterated expression of love on the football field, and the excitement he brought to those who watched football on TV or bought stadium tickets. When Hazard retires, Lille declared, "Hazard is the greatest talent ever trained here." Chelsea lost a valuable asset when Hazard departed, and they struggled for several years. His 110 goals and 92 assists in 352 appearances for Chelsea solidify his irreplaceable legacy with the London club. Hazard was often compared to Zola, who made Chelsea fans jump out of their seats in excitement. When asked to compare the two, Roberto Di Matteo used a succinct noun for both artists. Hazard wasn't a character willing to push himself to the extremes to reach the heights of Messi or Ronaldo, even though he was once considered one of the best under these legends. Hazard and his style of play were too free-spirited. He enjoyed snacks, sandwiches, and cookies regularly, and didn't obsess over discipline to maintain his ideal physique. He once remarked, "Vacation is for vacation. I want to be comfortable." Former Chelsea midfielder John Obi Mikel commented on his former teammate. "Why did he decline so significantly? Because he's too good," Mikel said. "Imagine this. He will show up in our game on Saturday and win us a Brilliant Player award. But on Monday and Tuesday, he will train like a ghost, stationary, walking around, while everyone is shouting and competing." Hazard's talent simply transcends the norm. Hazard himself never aspired to reach the heights Messi and Ronaldo have attained. After scoring one of the most memorable goals of his career against Arsenal in 2017, Hazard didn't go out to celebrate or re-watch the match on TV. He went home to be with his wife Natasha and their children. This was always Hazard's priority and his way of life in Madrid. Hazard was always approachable to journalists, often teasing, winking, or playing pranks with them. He was a source of positive energy in Chelsea's tough times during the 2015-2016 season. After Mourinho was fired in December 2015, Hazard sent a message apologizing to his Portuguese coach for his poor form. However, he later scored against Tottenham, ending the arch-rivals' title ambitions. And Chelsea fans voted it as the goal of the year. Some may ask, why retire so early? Even the MLS in the United States, with its relaxed lifestyle, was an option Hazard considered when Real seemed beyond reach. But the length of his career shows that Hazard has always been content with his choices. When top-level football no longer brings joy for 4 years, he'll choose a different path to savor that happiness.